Oh my god, did you see that? The lag, oh god, that was terrible. Oh my god. Wow. Just wow, look at that. Isn't that so... Oh my god, look at that. Isn't this the greatest game ever? You know, I'm enjoying the game, but let's not beat around the bush here. This is kind of insane that the quality after all these years. I feel like it's a problem with one, budget. For as much as these games make, it sounds like they don't really put much budget into the games themselves, which is insane. And secondly, you know, Game Freak, they made games on handheld consoles for so many years, so when it's like, okay, now you gotta do home console, they're like, ah shit, we don't really do well with that because we have little experience in this. Could we have another developer do that? It's like, no, it's gotta be Game Freak. It's like Rune Factory. I've been playing Rune Factory before. It's like the Rune Factory games, most of them were on handheld. And Rune Factory 5 on the Switch runs a bit janky. And it seems like it's either an issue with the Switch just not being very powerful, or it's the developers not being as great at making a game on a home console, or maybe a mix of both. And that's why I feel like it's the case here with these Pokemon games, because my god, do they run and sometimes look like dog shit. Here's that in the background. I mean, shit, man, freaking PS1 games have all going on to that. It's like it's taken over 20 years, but Pokemon now is at the level of PS1. Well, no, it's past PS1, because we wouldn't have as detailed as this, but you know, in distance now, those rocks, even up close, they probably look like they fit in a PS1 game. Well, no. It'd be a bit more block here, but get the idea, it's not really all that detailed. It's like, this game feels like, graphically, a bit like a GameCube game, and then sometimes kind of, in-between game. If that makes any sense. Where it's kind of part GameCube, part some gen in between. Like, maybe not, I don't know. I never really owned, well, I did at one point briefly own a Nintendo 64, but I didn't growing up, so I didn't really experience it much. But it's not quite that late. And the crazy thing after all this, man, is like, okay, so Nintendo, you've had the Switch for many years now. It's been a super successful console. What do you got next? What's your next gen gonna be? Well, it's gonna be same console, but slightly bigger and maybe has a bit more power. It's like, fantastic idea. I don't know, I don't own a Switch 2, but it just seems like a weird thing after all these years. It's just, it's the Switch again, but it's bigger and maybe runs better. It's like I hear this game apparently runs better on the Switch 2, but I don't own the Switch 2. So bring a good thing, that Switch 2, good thing we had our Island again us across the Asado Desert. We did it on the Switch 2, that's how we got here before you. Let's give both our recyclers are a nice wash to clean off all that sand. It also makes you think, have Nintendo ever been the most advanced console of their generation? I'm not sure. You know, back in the day, Sega would boast like, yeah, we've got the most advanced, we got all this, we do what Nintendo don't, and all that jazz, and then Nintendo had the better library, honestly. What the hell? Oh, it's one of those things. But you know, once PlayStation came into play, you know, eventually it just kind of got surpassed as far as hardware goes. Make a U-turn. And wow. Venonat. Wait, this is a bad idea. You're bot done. Whoopsie. Double whoopsie. And it frickin' missed anyway. Typical. Send out the tank. What on earth is that little guy down there? I forget what he called. Casper or something like that. Casper, the not so friendly, whatever the hell it is. I mean, what's this supposed to be based on? Well, I can't really attack you now, my claws is too open. But you're evolved from this Pokemon, so when you fly off, it's darkness. Arceus, I don't know, that's another problem with Pokemon not having voice acting in their games. It's like, I don't watch the anime, so I don't know what the pronunciation is officially for these damn things half the time. Rufflet's data has been added to the pokedex. It's like, actually, it's not a Rufflet, it's Rufflet. Get it right. I assume it's Rufflet though, right? It's like, what? Me joking around, it's like, Rufflet. It's like, no, that is actually the correct pronunciation. Like, it's like, what? Rufflet's data has been added to the pokedex. Eaglet Pokemon. With its sharp claws, this Pokemon pierces its prey and then it attacks them. Although it also consumes berry, it's a carnivore at heart. Height 1.8, weight 3.1 pounds. We've encountered that Pokemon a few times, but finally got around to catching one of them. Because they're usually in groups, hey, there's more Flittles. You're in desert country now, where the Flittles roam and the Cobra thingies, what do the Cobra things do? Rattle. Yeah, that's what it is. We rattle and prattle till the storm, well, the storm's not here right now. Ironically enough, once you actually step foot in the desert, you know, everything just kind of cleared up. We got a sunstone. Hey, it's the thing that evolves into that lava thing. So then it's probably a bad idea to go into battle with Molly here. It's fight fire with fire. It's like, hey, what are you doing? Larvesta, are you perhaps a member of Team Star? They say, Asado, what did they say? It was obviously, you know, like the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing, but they say Star at the end instead. Ember. Just gotta be careful. Wait, is he not actually a fire type? Is it just neutral damage? I've never actually had this Pokemon before. I've seen it. In fact, I'm not sure what games I've seen it in. I mean, I've seen it in Pokemon Snap, the new one. Because that game with my Switch. So I've seen it in that game, but I'm not sure if I've ever actually owned this Pokemon before. Like I've obtained it. I'm not sure if it might have been in Sun and Moon, I can't remember. And if not that, if it wasn't in Legend of Arceus, then I got no experience with this Pokemon. and it wants no experience with me. Like, slow down there, man. You're getting your head yourself. God damn it. Just a thought roundly occurred to me. Gen 8, Sword and Shield. Did they ever fix the thing with the Wingle in that game? Because I've not really watched any videos on it, but I have seen like clips of it used to show how all it ran. And the way the Wingle didn't flap its wings at all, it was kind of stationary, seemingly floating through the air. Did they ever fix that with Wingle? I don't think Wingle's in this region as well, so if we see it going around like that, then I would take that as a no. It is part 5. Oh, I get it. Because bug type is its other typing, so it cancels out the weakness and resistance, so it kind of evens out. Asado has been added to the pokedex. In ancient times, Larvesta was worshipped as the emissary of the sun. However, it was also viewed as a burden since it often caused forest fires. Well, it is a torch Pokemon. Height 3.7, weighs 63.5 pounds. It's like, why would you use that Pokemon? That's better than Venonat. Well, yeah, but I've already got a fire type in Fletchinder. It's like, ditch Fletchinder, man. He sucks. Like, no. He's been, well, she's been here since, I can't even remember what part I got. But when it was in its pre-evolve form. It's like the oldest on the team goes in this order. We've got our starter, then Fletchinder, Dreadnought, then old Venny here, then Tauros, and Flittle, who has done really very little enough. Flittle is only here because I'm curious to see what its evolve form looks like. This raid might end up freaking encountering its evolved form in the wilds. What kind of Pokemon lies within? Ooh. It's, what's it called? Slakoth, right? I think it's called. Well, let's do this. Wait, what? What's all this about here? I'm all ready to go. I said I'm all ready to go. Help has arrived, now you got a full fight array with. They just literally went into online modes. I guess. Are there actually other people here? Probably not. I can't imagine it would be. Which reminds me, I've still got a crave for maybe a Larvesta, wherever the hell the plan was. Some men for Charlotte and Kylie. Go for it! I wonder what typing it's going to for. Flame charge! Wait, I just realized something. No, I haven't realized something. Wait, those look like boxing gloves on the side, so is it a fighting type? If so... Wait, what? Oh, that's a shame. Didn't realize that. Doesn't matter. How can you fail at yawning? How's that work? I imagine this can potentially fail, but it hasn't failed so far. Imagine wasting a Master Ball on one of these. Yay! 2 stars. So do these things respawn, these crystal things? Because they seem to get destroyed after we've, you know, caught a Pokemon. Surely they must over time. Otherwise that's a huge oversight on the developer's part. Because surely you gotta have them replenish. I mean, you can encounter Tera Pokemon roaming in the wild, but you know, the crystal ones give you the raid battle option. Slakoth has been added about that Slakoth Pokemon. The way Slakoth lolls around makes anyone who watches it feel like doing the same. Height 2.7, weighs 52.9 pounds. That's what happened, see? Midway through development, they all kind of got drawn to Slakoth, like Hypnotoad, and when they came to it, it's like, we've forgotten how to make the interior buildings, and we don't have time to develop it now. I don't know what the story is, honestly. It's just kind of weird how there's like very little amount of buildings you can actually physically enter in this game. It's like on the handheld consoles, obviously you could enter a lot of buildings, most buildings even. But you know, it's a lot easier to develop on a handheld console for something like that than, you know, fully 3D like this. I wonder if it would get flagged. It's like, no, you can't use that name if we just called it Slakoth. As if it's like saying fuck off, but it's Slakoth. It's like, no, not allowed. Well, you know, I always gotta add in the tera to indicate, because I've got no originality whatsoever. So you shall be Tera Sloth. I would call you Tera the Sloth, or Sloth. Oh, no, I don't know. But it wouldn't be enough letters. The sun. Oh, there's another reward. You win! You get Stardust. We're a torch. Look at these ruins in the desert. How did they even end up in that state anyway? How is it very well, to be fair, we've only encountered the one so far, but still. Was I just got lucky and encountered one so easily? How perfect. You got Slowpoke, Psyduck, and Slakoth. The Slacker Trio. There should be a show with just these 3 Pokemon getting up to nothing at all because they keep slacking off. It's just like has one episode, the pilot episode, and it's like, we can't air this. Nothing happens in the show. It's like, yeah, but you know, there's a lot of shows where nothing really happens at the end of the day. We're just there for the characters. It's like these lovable characters that just goof around and sleep. It's like you just have a bunch of chaotic things happening around them, and they just just trying to chill. That would be the episode. They're just trying to have a good time. Meanwhile, there's a bunch of other, more active Pokemon around them, doing all kinds of crazy shit, and they're like, I'm just trying to sleep. Oh, so he's found in that side, but we found him on the opposite side. I mean, I've been around there. I guess it is rarely seen, because I never encountered it when I was in that area. At least I don't think I did. Is there anything else? Oh god. Feels like it's lagging there. That sound, man. It's like someone's printing something out of an old-timey printer. What's that? Is that a Cacturne? And Cacnea. Just passing through. Oh, sure, rare my ass. It's another one right there. Cacnea, Cacturne, Cacnea. We'll just make this misunderstanding, okay? You're just like, ah, can't see where I'm going. Oh no, a scarecrow. I'm not a scarecrow, I'm a Cacturne. I'm actually high leveled. Wow, shit. Hopefully I don't one-shot you. Sucker punch, bitch! Oh god. Maybe this wasn't a great idea. Start with the evolved form. Ooh, it's not looking so great. Tauros, you're tanky. Like, we're not even a quarter way through the desert and already I need the Pokemon Center because I don't think I can set up a picnic here. It's got its roots in the desert, you see. It's a cactus after all. It recovers and it gets hit by burn. I will assure you that there is a Pokeball with your name on it. It's not very effective, mind you, but... Forest is like, ah, this sandstorm, you know what it is? Boom. That's what it is. It's my shit. And not my shit as in, you know, this is my jam, man, this is my shit. Oh, I mean shit as in literally my shit. That comes out of my ass. Well, where else would it come from? Ah, I thought that was gonna get a first try, but... He shoved spikes up my ass, so now if I leave the fields, spikes will go up someone else's ass. If this one fails, I will use a Great Ball. Well, that's surprising. It's like fully evolved form and it's higher level. But I was still able to catch it just the same. Now, if not for the fact that I've already got a grass starter Pokemon, I would probably add you to the team. Cacturne's dad has been out of the pokedex. Scarecrow Pokemon. Lives in deserts, it becomes active at night. When it hunts for prey. Exhausted from the desert heat. Can you imagine being eaten by that thing? I mean, look at it. Like, yes. Do you know how Cacturne eats? You don't want to know how Cacturne eats. Or even what it eats. Or rather, I should at least say, there's very little a Cacturne cannot eat. Let's get to Choose you. It's like, I'll run away. Height 4.3. Weighs 170.6 pounds. Take a wrong turn into the Cacturne and you will die. Cacnea! Wait, hold on. There's a Vampy here as well, but I'm pretty sure I got Vampy. Let me actually check my box here. Yeah, we got Vampy. Gonna have to do this manually here. Just heal him up a bit. Well, her. Use a super potion on Venonat because I'm gonna try, keyword try, to use Venonat to inflict you with stun spell, possibly. You stole my mother, you bitch! Of course it. Oh, it doesn't even affect him. Shit. Whoops. Oh wait, this won't either. Oh wait, this does. He doesn't have the dual dark type controls. Got sand in my giant eyes. That's so cool. My eyes are very, you know, giant and they're very sensitive. Oh god, sorry. I forgot about that type of damage. Whoopsie. It's like they saw what you did. And you know, they're like crows. They will never forget. They will dive bomb you wherever you go from now on. So I won't make the same mistake with this Cacnea, sure. In fact, I'm gonna make the same exact mistake, but hopefully it doesn't do as much damage when it's at full health. Or, you know, it just dodges the whole thing. Like, I didn't know Venny had it in them, man. I didn't realize they could be that strong with their attack. Oh, of course, typical. You know, Venny's more of a male name, and only just now occurring to me that my Venonat's female. So, what would be a female equivalent of Venny there? I won't make the same mistake 3 times. I've learned my lesson now. No, I haven't. You're higher level, so I'm gonna try it again anyway. Oh, the same mistake. I really underestimate Venny's strength, honestly. I saw that was a few levels higher than the other one, and I was like, okay, I'm taking my chance. I just wanted to like do enough damage that I don't have to waste more than a few turns. I won't make the same mistake 4 times, I'm sure. It's like you're lucky you weren't high enough level like than the previous one, or I would have tried it again anyway. Because I'm an idiot. I mean, look how weak Siding is in comparison. Like that one type advantage and the correct typing for Venonat, and it does so much more damage. You're on a power trip, Venny, and I'm gonna bring you back down to reality. Took us 3 bodies, but we eventually got to a Cacnea that didn't get knocked out. Cacnea that has been added to the pokedex cactus Pokemon. It lives in arid locations. Its yellow flowers bloom once a year. So is it not in bloom at the moment then? Would it count as being in bloom if it goes into terraform? Because they tend to have a giant flower on their head. Height 1.4, weighs 113.1 pounds. Kind of a heavy ball then, isn't it? Well, she. So, what else have we got in the desert here? Moonstone, nice. What the fuck is that? Is that the evolved form of Flittle? I was joking, man. I think it is. I think when I googled Flittle, I think I saw its evolved form one time, and it might be this thing. Oh god! It's like, you stare at me, I kill you. Oh, Venonat. It's good knowing you. Espathra. Oh god. What is with flightless birds? I'm getting flashbacks to the flamingo now. It's gonna kick my ass. So much higher level. Oh no. It's a fool though. It's already faster than me, but decided they want to be faster than that. What are you doing in the desert if you can't adapt to the sandstorm? Okay, we need a tank. This isn't up for. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a hell of an up. Jesus Christ, how did you one-shot my Tauros? I think this may be a no-win situation here. I think I'm gonna have to knock you out, if possible. You're way too high level. I underestimated you, and I paid the price. Now I must kill you. This is your tomb! Yeah, calm down, address the situation. You're high leveled, but you're paralyzed and still fast. Oh god, it's gonna get knocked out by the sandstorm, isn't it? Whoops. Got so much XP for it though. Shame about Venny getting... Wait, no, Venny didn't get knocked out. Tauros. Tauros is always getting knocked out. He's like... He carries the team, but he always gets knocked out. Oh my god, it's not fair. Ah, shit. What's that? Oh. What was the button to... How do we set up a picnic? Oh, we can. Okay, the uneven freaking desert terrain just fine to set up a picnic, but Rory, oh, that's asking too much. Tauros will one day appear in one of these, man. Someday. It's just not today. Because he's knocked out again. That's the main reason I freaking end up setting this up all the time. Let's make a sandwich. A sandy sandwich. It puts the sand in sandwich. Oh, no, that's desserts. We'll have a dessert sandwich in the desert. We'll just take one S off. Why not? I will use a red pick because I only have a red pick. Will we succeed or fail? Apples. Giants. Booby apples. Make me think more of like cucumbers, you know, when people put them on their eyes. Ah, we finally succeeded. Yeah, now that's a sandwich. We're not gonna add anything else in there, just the apples. Not gonna add anything extra. We got all this stuff out, and all we did is like we just slice an apple up and shove it in between these two buns. And just shove a flag in it because it's mandatory for some reason. They're always so unsure about the flavor, aren't they? Like, do I like it? Sure, it's alright. 3 stars. Desert sandwich in the desert. No, dessert sandwich in the desert. But one thing we will never desert is our Pokemon, of course. Shame Taurus has never experienced this because they're always knocked out when I set up the base. Look at all those hearts. Venonat's actually been knocking a lot of Pokemon out. Surprisingly, you wouldn't expect it, would you? It's like, I kicked those Cacnea into next week. Or something, you know. It's like, oh, what about my bath? We're in a desert, we're gonna need more than a bath. That's the most of this that I've ever seen on. Clearly got a lot of sand in its vagina. Which it doesn't have, because I'm pretty sure it's genderless sex, so it doesn't have. Well, Pokemon in general don't have genitalia. If they did, there'd be complaints. And then there'd be the people that would be like, no, we want the genitals on the Pokemon. And then like, why exactly? It's like, because it's realistic. It's like, no, it's not about that, is it? Little has done little. And I've got to check that pokedex entry, just to be sure its evolved form is what just kicked our asses. My face is in your face. That's everyone to talk to, all well and good. What was what? There it is. Go play with a ball for a bit, so I'm just gonna, you know, gotta be on my phone checking my pokedex. Well, that's gone pretty far now, hasn't it? Just picturing the music from Disney's Dinosaur playing as they go off into the desert. Like, can I not access the frickin' Pokedex while we're here? I guess not. Oh well, it's time to pack up then. Back on the road. Well, there isn't really a road, but we get the idea. Look, it's right there as well. It's taunting me. It's eluded me since that time it kicked my ass. Where even is it? I mean, we could technically encounter it somewhere along the road when we go up north. One day, Flamigo, we will be amigos. But until that day, you will just be known as that Pokemon that kicked my ass. The first humbling experience in the game. And yes, it is in fact the evolved form of Flittle. So Flittle will evolve into this thing. It's like, look at Flittle, it's like, this evolves into that? That's insane. And it's just now occurred to me, it's a bird. My whole team is gonna end up being like a combination of like... Well, no, actually it won't be. That'll just being 2 birds on the field, that's it. You got Fletchinder, and then you'd have the Elwyn. The Elwyns are not birds at all. I mean, Venonat evolves into a moth, so you could argue flying typing. Except, you know, Flittle's evolved form is clearly a flightless bird, but whatever. And then you've got a freaking bull, you got a turtle, and a cat. You know, it's just like, should we head back to, you know, heal at the Pokemon Center, but then realize we already healed instead of a picnic, we don't have to do that now.